Hey, it's Taryn, Guy, and I am back. I'm on a roll because I just have stuff in me and I just have to get it out. So, yeah, same outfit, same everything. I just have earrings on this time. So, today I wanted to talk about freedom, a very simple philosophy, a very simple way of being, right? But for some reason, this seems to be one of the hardest things for people to attain. Why is that? Why is freedom so hard to reach and attain and own? Because freedom is just being. Freedom is just being. That's why it's hard. And for whatever reason, in this program, in this matrix, it's set up so that it is hard to just be. There are people in our lives that love us dearly, but they just won't let us be. So we accept that reality and we won't just be because of that. So to me, what freedom truly is, because freedom is not easy. It's not a walk in the park, okay? It's not lilies and roses. Sometimes it's scary. And what freedom is to me is feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Because once you get on the other side of that threshold, it's a wrap. And it goes like, it's like a notch on your belt. So once you keep doing things that you are fearful of and getting through that, feeling the fear and doing it anyway, number one, the fear is gone, so you're free from that prison or from that fear. And then your chances of doing things that you may be afraid to do, your chances are higher. The probabilities go up that you'll actually complete that and get through that task once you get used to being successful in it. If there's that one fear that is so debilitating to the point where you are literally on pause in your life, then you are not going to get to a point of freedom from there. There's no way. It's not possible. So freedom is not stagnation. Freedom is constant motion. Freedom is scary. Freedom is beautiful. Freedom is also fearless and courageous. Freedom is brave, because it also comes with a package deal of not, or learning how to not give a fuck. That is a hard thing to do for whatever reason. I'm just in my mode of not giving a fuck, and it feels really good. And I'm just like, why did I not end up here earlier? Because giving too much, okay, just it anchors you. It just brings you down. There's no point, because what I realize is that when you have a logical outlook and observation on how life works around you, right? Everything around you is only there because you give it permission to be there. So if people are like bothering you about something or judging you about something, release them. Release them. But that fear of releasing and letting go is huge. That's probably one of the biggest fears, letting go. I don't know why we have this fear of letting go. We just do. Letting go of relationships that no longer serve us, letting go of this thing that we've been doing for 20 or 30 years that no longer serves us. It's that unknown part of what's on the other side of that is scary. But what I see is people being afraid of their greatness, because there's greatness on the other side of that. It's not that you're contemplating about letting something go. When you know it's time to go and you don't go, there's this extreme guilt, and that guilt turns into becoming undeserving of what's on that other side. That's what that turns into. So it's not that you need that thing that you're holding on to anymore. It's the fact that you feel like you no longer deserve it, because you are blaming yourself for not being courageous enough to move forward. So we need to stop playing these games with ourselves. I walking around with messy locks and not giving a shit has really, really trickled into so many other aspects of my life. And I am just so there's always levels of freedom that we get to. So freedom there's no end game. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm free 100%. No, I'm free of certain aspects of myself that I was a prisoner to, but now there's excitement. There's no fear. There's excitement now for the next level and the next level and the next level. And playing that game in that way is dope. Okay, that game in itself of being excited for the unknown more so than fearing it, that is freedom. So feeling the fear and doing it anyway will unlock the doors to many levels of freedom. There is, once again, no how-to steps to do that. Even if you have to simulate the experience in your imagination, walk yourself through it, through your imagination, maybe meditate on it, and play out the worst case scenario in your head. Feel it, feel the emotions, cry, scream, do whatever it takes to feel that emotion and realize that it's not the end of the world and move on. Okay, simulate it because it's not the end of the world. Leaving a relationship is not the end of the world. Okay, leaving a job is not the end of the world. Locking your hair is not the end of the world. That's so off to the side. But you know what I mean? Like, it's not. Just be who you are. And people around you, if they can't accept you, that is another level of freedom to get past, because it's just like, well, then we just don't align anymore, and that's cool. You know, you lose a lot of friends. Sometimes the freedom journey can be a lonely one, but you have to be okay with self to know that anything empty will be refilled again with better stuff that is actually aligned with you. So you're here to experience. You're on this planet to experience. This is why you came here. So don't put your life on pause, okay? There's no pause button to press. Press play, live it out, and be free. All right, guys.